All the pros have their thoughts about the Houston Texans right now, and our Nate Griffin was at the Houston Texans training camp with former NFL cornerback Clint Stoerner about their Day 2 observations.
Day 2 of Texans training camp. Clint Stoerner joining me from Sports Radio 610 to talk about it. Okay, what did you see out there, first of all, Day 2?
Well, Day 2, a lot of what we saw the first day in terms of just the overall approach to offensive football. I really like what we're seeing in terms of slowing it down. Let's teach, let's communicate. Let's do the simple things savagely well instead of trying to put on a fireworks show and be explosive and have this five-headed monster. I really like what they're doing is really focusing on the basics up front, being physical, communicating, great start to camp. I think it's a good way for this offensive line to get better, in which you desperately need them to.
By the way, Clint Stoerner played his college football in Arkansas, also played in the NFL as a quarterback, looks like a linebacker. So let's talk about CJ and what you saw today. He did throw a pick.
Well, here's the thing. Today, CJ made a mistake. It was a fumbled snap, and then picked it up and tried, made a bad play worse and threw an interception, overthrew it, an in cut to Higgins, and a safety picked it, which is what's great teaching moment for CJ early in camp. But the thing about CJ this year in camp is everybody wants to see these explosive plays. Everybody wants to see a top 5 quarterback. Everybody wants to see this big arm in the NFL. And he has all that, or at least the potential to do all that. But I think the focus this year is really more about, again, communicating clearly. Right? If there's any kind of confusion, you be the guy that puts your foot down and gets everybody right. You got to play clock. You got to snap the football and being efficient. Get the ball out of your hand. Make your offensive line's job easier by getting the football out of your hand and being a little bit more, I think, selective about when you take the risk with throwing the football, holding the football, really, regardless of where you throw it, holding the football. I think this camp is more about those things with C.J. Stroud than showing that you can be this elite guy. He's that guy. Don't worry about that part of it.
He is that guy. Great transition. You mentioned offensive line. Ariato Ursary is a little unusual.
Yeah.
Huge.
He's a big dude, and you realize that when he stands next to Blake Fisher, who's another young tackle in today's game, he is definitely more developed, definitely more mature, definitely more gifted from a size perspective. And I tell you what's most impressive about the rookie is he is clearly picking things up between the ears at an abnormal pace for a rookie. He's playing left tackle one day, right tackle the next day. Excuse me, not day, one period, and then left tackle the next period. And so they clearly have high hopes for this guy, and he appears to be soaking it in well. I mean, when you're a rookie like that and you don't stand out, like your mistakes aren't standing out, then you're doing something really, really good. So Tay Ursary's got a chance to help this team early on.
Lots more we can talk about, but we're out of time. Thank you so much. Clint Stoerner, former NFL quarterback, also Arkansas quarterback as well. Of course, we'll have a whole lot more coming from camp. At camp, Nate Griffin, Fox 26 Morning Sports.